Hello, I3. Today is Thursday the 4th of March 2021. It is World Book Day. And this is your literacy lesson. Today's learning objective is to brainstorm ideas. If you haven't done already, please write the date and learning objective in your literacy book now, so that we're ready for the lesson. Pause the video if you need to do this now. Today's SPAG question is, why do we use prepositions? We've spent some time doing these this week, so hopefully you should all be able to tell me a reason why we use prepositions. They are words or phrases that can be used to describe a place, a time, or a cause. Today we're going to sort these prepositions into time, place, and cause. Some of these might fit into more than one group. Let's do this together. Thanks to. Well, I don't think that one's telling us the time. Doesn't mention a specific day or a time. It's not a place, thanks, so it must be a cause. What about under? Is this a time, a place, or a cause? Shout your answer at the screen. Under is a place. For example, under the table. Well done if you said that. What about on? We could say on Monday. So that would be a, shout the answer at the screen, time preposition. Or we could say on an object, which would be a place preposition. For example, on the table. Because of. Which column do we think that might be? Yeah, well done. It is a cause preposition. Next one then, we have at. Can you think of what type of preposition at is? This is another one that could fit into more than one group. We could have at 12 o'clock, or we could have at school, which is a place. Across. Across describes where, so it must be a place preposition. And finally, in summer is describing a, shout it out. Well done if you said time. Summer is a time. Great job with those. Some of them were a little bit tricky. Here is your SPAG Chooser challenge for the day. You need to complete the sentence using a preposition. This preposition could be a place preposition, it could be a time preposition, or it could be a cause preposition. You need to look at the picture, try to figure out which preposition you need to use, and then as part of the challenge, can you tell me which type of preposition it is that you have used? The miles challenge is go and sit something Ben. So you need to fill in the preposition, write the sentence out in your literacy book, and then underneath tell me which type of preposition it is. Spicy challenge, your sentence is Joe was something the bath when the phone rang. Copy the sentence out, fill in the gap, and then tell me which type of preposition you have used. And finally, the hot challenge has got 2 missing prepositions. Look at the picture. They hid something, the table, something, an earthquake. You need to use 2 different types of prepositions and then tell me which types you have used. Are they time, place, or cause prepositions? Pause the video while you try this challenge and press play when you're ready to continue. Over the past 2 weeks, we've been looking at adventure narratives. The first one we looked at was our Taking Flight video. Can you remember the 3 adventures that Tony and Grandpa went on? They went to the jungle after being chased by the zoo monkeys and fell down the waterfall. Then they explored the skies in an aeroplane. And then finally, joined by Dad, they went into outer space. These were all fantastic, exciting adventures. But today you're going to start thinking about your own adventure, and it's going to be even better than these ones. Where might the next adventure take Tony and Grandpa? Here are some ideas that you might like to choose. We have got an enchanted forest, some mystical planet, spooky castle, a magical castle, a tropical island, a winter, this could be the Antarctic or the North Pole, under the sea, I can see a hidden shipwreck there, a magical planet, or maybe even a haunted house. If you could choose anywhere for an adventure, where would you choose? That is today's task. In your literacy book, you are going to brainstorm your ideas for where Tony's next adventure might take him. You could choose to use one of the ideas that I've just given you, or you might have your own idea. It could be anything apart from a jungle, because they've already been there, and outer space, because they have already been there too. Close your eyes and picture where you might want your adventure to take place. Have you got any ideas? After you've got an idea, you need to be thinking about what might happen there. So you choose a place and then you need to think of what might happen. What's the adventure going to be? I've decided that my idea for Tony's next adventure is going to take place on a beautiful tropical island. In my head I can see the palm trees, the bright blue water, the sandy beach. I can hear the animals, parrots in the trees. Now I've got my setting, I need to think about what the adventure is going to be. What is the problem? And how do they solve the problem? And my brainstormed idea is that Tony and Grandpa get abducted by a fearsome pirate who makes them walk the plank, and they have to fight to escape him. That's just one of my ideas that I've brainstormed. But I would think of a couple more and add this to my mind map in my literacy book. I would like you to try and brainstorm 4 ideas for Tony's next adventure. Remember, you might choose to use one of these, or you might choose to think of your own. So you choose your setting and you think of a plot idea for the adventure. Pause the video now while you do your mind map in your literacy book. And press play when you're ready for the next task. Fantastic job with your brainstorming. Now you have got lots of ideas. I would like you to choose one of these. This is going to be the one that you choose for your story. So make sure you pick your best one, or the one that you are most excited about. In your book, I would like you to draw a picture of this adventure setting. For example, I chose to do the tropical island, and I have drawn this picture. You can see the clear blue sea, beautiful golden sandy beach, palm trees in the breeze, the sun shining in the distance, looks like a hot sunny day, and a ship. This could possibly be the pirate ship. This picture needs to include lots of detail because tomorrow you will be using it to write a setting description. The more detailed that your drawing is, the easier it will be tomorrow to write a description using lots of imagery describing what you can see or what you can imagine being there. When you have finished, you need to choose a chili challenge. Today's mild chili challenge is to write 3 sentences using place prepositions to describe your setting. For example, I might use on the beach as a place preposition, and I might write a sentence that says, there were luscious green palm trees on the beach. The spicy challenge is to use time prepositions to describe your setting. For example, I might write, in the morning, the sun rose from the sea. And finally, the hot challenge is to use cause prepositions to describe your setting. Got some examples here, due to, as a result of, because of. I might say that the luscious green palm trees swayed gently due to the breeze. These 3 sentences should be written in your literacy book underneath your setting. Well done, Year 3. We're so proud of how hard you're working. You only have one more day tomorrow of remote learning, and then we get to see you all back in class. We can't wait to see you and to see these wonderful adventure stories come to life.